Hello, Continental family. In case you don't recognize me, which is entirely possible, this is Brent Edwards, and I'm glad that you're watching this today. You are family. You may think, some of you, that's funny. We haven't been around for, well, a lot of years. You are family, and you will forever be family if you were part of Tour C of 79, or Tour Z of 81, or Tour M of 82. Yeah, those were a while ago, but you've seen us in all the messages we've sent to you, and this was kind of mine and Sean's idea. We've continued to refer to you as our kids. Well, that's what we called you then, and you're not kids, but you're family. And we want you to be a part of a family in a special way. I hope you've seen some of the messages. Hope you've seen both emails and Facebook posts that have gone out about our September family gathering, or Tour T as we are calling it, and why. Hope you picked up on it. Hope you watched the video about Post Oak Retreat Center near Tulsa. It's a beautiful setting, a wonderful facility for what we need to do, just tucked in the woods just to the west side of Tulsa. Liz Johnson Selleck was part of gathering of another one of her tours there, and she highly recommended it. And we agree. I think it's going to be great. We also did our homework just to make sure. There are quite a few flights into Tulsa because it's a pretty active airport because of the oil industry in the area. So I hope that will be helpful, as well as if you just want to turn it into a driving vacation, I think it'd be great too. And that's, again, one of the reasons why we moved the date to September, because it kind of adds the Labor Day Monday as an extra day to travel home. That's what we have said is we'll kind of officially begin with lunchtime on Friday, September the 4th. But as you've seen, there's also some rooms reserved on the 3rd, on Thursday. If you want to come for some extra family time, or maybe that just makes your travel plans easier to come in that day, we'll work it out. I know some of you came to our gathering the last time. I can't believe how long ago. Time passes fast. I think it was 7 years ago, here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And you may be thinking, well, been there, done that. Well, probably not. Because as always, there's so many new great stories that even Sherry and I have heard for the first time. And perhaps you weren't there, and you may just want this one shot again to be with each other. I hope you'll think that way. Last time also, we just didn't have time in the way we structured it to sing. Many have said they wanted to do that. Again, Liz is our official archivist of all things Continental. So we have the music. We're going to send you a survey each of the tours and ask you to kind of weigh in on what are your favorites, so we can do a little singing of some of the music we did even while we're there. In the past few years, ever since our last gathering, Sherry and I have continued to learn things we never knew about our tours. God has allowed us to travel internationally because of the ministry we were part of, and we connected with people in different places. Those 10 weeks each summer impacted our lives in ways that we can never completely measure. And so much of that is because of you. And you see, we've learned things recently that we didn't even know, and didn't even know 7 years ago. So that'll be some more fun things to talk about. I just want to encourage you to go ahead and make your reservation. Reservation info has been posted before. Now, whether you're looking at this on Facebook or via the email, the link to the reservations thing will be in the message. Also, the link to the video that I mentioned about Post Oak. If you haven't had a chance to see that, check both of those out. I can't tell you how much it would mean to us personally. Sherry, of course, also. But I think to each other, not only to, first of all, just see each other again, but to share some memories and also find out, how did that impact your life? And how is it perhaps still impacting your life? Because let's be honest, this will likely be the last time we do this. And we just want to have one more great family weekend to hear what God has done in all of your lives, and to enjoy some great family time, just hanging out together, singing and eating, sharing stories and eating and playing games and eating. Well, you kind of get the idea. It will be a great time of relaxed fellowship, enjoyable singing and enjoyable sharing. And mostly it will just remind us that even back from 1979 to 1982, God has still allowed so many of those experiences to impact our lives. And hopefully you'll see how it's continuing to impact lives of people all over the globe. That's been a real treat for us, as we have seen personally what God is continuing to do through Continental Singers around the world. We love you, and I mean that. These guys that have been on the planning committee, I think have heard me say we love you 1,000 times, but it's true. And we want to be together, and we want you to be with us. So I can't encourage you enough to go to those links, get your reservation in, and please send me a message either through email or on Facebook Messenger or whatever, if you have done that. So we're kind of monitoring who's coming. And let's just get together one more time here before we gather around the throne. And we get to sing, may not be a program like this, but it will be the program that God has had in mind for us all along, to sing it with love. We love you. God bless you all.